Researchers say we've learned more about the brain and its injuries these past 10 years than ever before. But even then, they say we're still only scratching the surface with this research. Now, less than a year ago, the UIL, which regulates high school sports in Texas, started a concussion registry to proactively measure the effects on young minds. Now, all this fear has left one Midway High School mother concerned, and now she's taking matters into her own hands.
It's a religion, a way of life.
I have a son who's now almost 16, who a few years ago was just pleading with me to let him play tackle football, which I had said no to for a long, long time because I was concerned about his safety.
Her biggest concern, recent stories about dangerous brain injuries, even deadly degenerative brain diseases. Headlines haunting this mother who also dedicates her life to keeping people healthy.
I've been in private practice as a licensed acupuncturist and nutritionist and herbalist for about 14 years. A lot of the middle-aged and older men that I see in my practice have knee and shoulder and back and neck pain that they can trace back to playing high school football.
But as any parent knows, it's not about what you want. That's her son, Luke, number 7, quarterback for the JV Midway Panthers.
He was able to persuade me, and we got him the best helmet that we could buy, and just sort of prayed for his safety on the field.
But prayers aren't the only thing this mother's turning to.
What I've been doing recently is a lot of research related to nutrition and supplements and botanical medicines and acupuncture and things like that. What I'm trying to do is give the brain the nutrition that it needs.
So Kristen, talk to me about the type of supplements that your son takes.
One of the other things that he's taking is curcumin, which is derived from the spice turmeric, and research actually indicates that turmeric and curcumin helps to protect the function of the blood-brain barrier. So definitely fish oil is a supplement that I think is really important. Then botanical medicines like ginkgo. Ginkgo is an herb that's been used in Chinese medicine for thousands of years for brain function specifically.
She's also turning to the ancient Chinese needles.
As far as acupuncture is concerned, that the U.S. military actually has been sort of pioneered the use of acupuncture for the treatment of concussions.
She says research shows acupuncture helps reduce inflammation in the brain.
Basically, acupuncture takes your body's own capacity to heal itself and just sort of strengthens and focuses it.
Yeah, it's definitely out of the ordinary, but that is never a bad thing. You don't really feel anything, you just be relaxed and just kind of chill out.
So what effect do all of these needles and pills have? We took that question to the University of Texas at Dallas Center for Brain Health.
Is there great risk in these methods? And, not necessarily. Is there a lot of scientifically validated research on these methods? No, not currently.
Lori Cook is the center's director of clinical research. She studied brain injuries for 17 years.
In your opinion, would you say this mom is neither right nor wrong in her proactive approach?
I would say she's right in being proactive. Now, in terms of her specific approach, we don't have a lot of evidence to say, yes, this is the protocol you should follow.
Now, that's not to say scientists aren't looking at it.
One supplement that researchers are taking a close look at is DHA. This is the most abundant omega-3 fatty acid in the brain, and there is some promising work initially done in animals and now in student athletes, in fact, to see how it potentially impacts the brain, especially for those who are exposed to repetitive hits.
This mother isn't waiting for answers.
What I'm doing is just my best guess at how we can provide nutrition to the brain of growing teenagers to help to keep them as healthy as possible. Football is a really central part of our family's life. I'm really glad for my son to participate in it.
A Texas passion, number 7 hopes to take beyond the Friday night lights. In Central Texas, Leslie Rangel, Fox 44 News.